apologies for the interruption. We'll say that the first one was part one. Someone called and it just knocked me off. So I was talking about the ego and the personality and the weaknesses, and we focus on the weaknesses because those are the areas that we need to improve. That's why, we're here, because God within us wants us to improve those areas. So the tie into the astrological chart has to do with the physical man being born and the date and all the correspondence of challenges in the houses that they will have. You may have something that indicates that you're going to have challenges with money. And what that will say in the chart is that you can pray about that and it can change, because as the spirit man meets with the natural man and God through the universe, and even if you believe in God is God, it will bring a divine yoking, and that yoke of natural will be dissipated. If you are having instability in housing, it really could be because you have Sagittarius energy and you are created to explore, which means that you're not going to have a placement of sitting down in one place, because Sagittarius strongly, it likes to explore. That's the energy of it. And the reason why it explores is because it has something to bring to life on a greater scale in the world to give to people. So when we look at weaknesses, that wouldn't be one. It would be the individual getting to know why they're having instability. Instability is not bad in that case when you look at the chart, or if God has told you that you're going to be a traveler of the world. And oftentimes people misunderstand prophecy, because prophets followed the stars. That's what the three wise men were. And if they could follow the stars to understand that the Christ would be in a certain place, God is leading us by the stars and the moon in the heavens according to the things that we need to change and then firm down within us. And some of those things that we need to firm down is emotions. Some of them are the aggression. Firming down, when I say that, means that we need to balance it out. Anger, balancing it out. And the only way that you and I will know this is by, the occasions of the journey where, we drive things away from us and people away from us because of our reactions and the actions of negative, or it's not what other people find attractive. A lot of times people feel that they're being rejected in those cases, but the rejection is showing us something that needs to change in those areas, or either that we don't need those people or those places, that job, that workspace in our life, because it's not conducive to what God has designed us for. He says that I know my purpose for you in Jeremiah, my plans of good and not for bad. So if I turn to God when all negative or bad things are happening, what it seems to be bad, then I can begin to see God's point of view, and it was never really bad. So when this young lady said to me that she felt like she was born on the worst day, I thought to myself, oh my God, educate people. Don't just educate them to say that you need something in your life. You need to get to know you, to get to know the authentic version of you, which is God. But in order to do that, some of us need to be introduced to the fact that the physical man is the ego, and the chart, our astrological chart, or the day that we were born through the mother's womb, predicates our natural man. To be born again now through the Spirit is the day of our spiritual birth, which brings the total turnaround for us. The total turnaround of submission, being born again, is acknowledging that God is omnipresence and omnipower. The will that I had as a flesh person, or that astrological natural man, is over. The energies that flow through me now have to do with good and God's will in my life. Therefore, you know, the fact that I may have been living unstable, or and that wasn't God's order for me, or, you know, finances may not have been a great lot for me in my natural life. My spiritual life will begin to take over, and I'll see a turnaround in those areas. So I hope that you guys understand what I'm explaining, and in between the wisdom and knowledge that I have, you know, I want people to feel better about themselves. It's not just a want, but I want to meet with people that, you know, are ready for that desire to feel better for themselves, but to also work better in their lives. You know, some of the old things that we have practiced are not conducive to this time in our life. Old things pass away and new come. But where is the new for you? I know where it is for me, you know. Where is the new for you? So, subscribe and like. It's all about education. It's all about, you know, reducing the reactive behaviors, and inclining the brilliance and prosperity that people actually have within them. Okay? Have a blessed day. God bless you. Bye-bye.